is Galveston, which is a bit unusual because the guy I work with, my teammate, is in Galveston, so that's sort of a synchronistic type of thing to happen. Yeah, that's pretty cool. At least it's not a complete piece of junk. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. I have no idea what this is, but I'm gonna take it back and take a look at it. It almost looks like a lighter, but then it looks like, I have no idea. I'm going to take a really close look at that. That's one of the most unusual things I've found. I can't describe exactly what it is, so we'll see what it is later. Yeah, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and I got to round up. There's a couple of interesting things in here. You probably saw a couple of them, and there's other things that are worth mentioning. The two videos I put in front of this were the two notable finds this week, so you've already seen those, but I'll have more to say about them. So this was a gruesome week to do any metal detecting. You might have seen my videos from a week or so back where the ground was rock hard. It hasn't improved any. In the grassy areas you could dig, but you could not create plugs. You would just get pieces of concretized soil connected to grass, to blades of grass, and that was all you were getting. So you're very restricted on what you can do and how you can do it, because you're going to tear up the landscape. Unfortunately, the grass in Texas is a modified weed like all grass is, and it can handle this horrible temperature. So you don't want to leave empty spots, even though it's 100 degrees, 100 straight up degrees, 110 degrees heat index. The grass is still not green, but not exactly brown. So you don't want to just leave little artifacts of what you were doing around. So let me stop this right here, and I'll collect the coins and put them in order, and then we will discuss any objects of interest here. So hold on just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the coins organized here. Not horrible clad numbers. If you know clad numbers are great. You want something better than that. But $3, and I imagine I spent over this whole span maybe 4 hours. So not great, not bad, but considering the condition of the soil and the way you had to dig, I'm not that unhappy. The only really things I found of any interest, I found this, which is always interesting when you have an iron piece attached to a high conductive target and you get those two sounds. That's just the basic thing we run across all the time. And I went around, I've been to schoolyard, so I did get the common pencil eraser end. I went around well, it was near a school, but it was in a park, and I went around the basketball court. Not many basketball courts in this in my suburbs around here. Have to go down toward the inner city to find those. And just get in the edge of Dallas, which is south of me, and I'd begin to find them. Anyway, this is a more soccer bling, something like Austin Labor Day Cup. Doesn't really have a year on there. So soccer bling is very common, and just a normal, looks like almost a washer, but it's not. Very high conductive, normal trash here. The only interesting things are these in one day. The little keychain from Galveston Island. That's only interesting because I have a friend that just went to Galveston Island, and I dug that up. Sort of a what do they call it? Sort of a synchronistic type thing, just or a bald coincidence. Either way you want to call it. And this was very unusual. And this, I believe, is a lighter. I have never seen a lighter with this type of setup or form. So I have no idea. I live in a Zippo world. I've never smoked, but I know what Zippo lighters look like. But I have no idea what this thing is. There's a little tag on the back, but some of you might have seen that. If you do, just let me know. It might be a butane lighter or something. It's pretty deep out there. And those were the two things I found. And this is another high conductive combo with a it's one of those peel top things off a tuna can or crushed meat or processed meat can, and the rest of it just general. Oh, it's a penny. And a button that actually has something on it, but I can't find it. I'll keep it, and who knows, sometime I'll be able to get it, take a look at it, and see what it actually says. Buttons with messages on it are very unusual in the States. Well, buttons with messages is very unusual anywhere. Buttons with any kind of design that's not a corporate logo is very unusual in the States. Anyway, that was basically what I got this week, and this was almost entirely with, well, 75% was with the Deus, and I'm running Gary's hot program. That's garys.co.uk. I can never remember the exact URL. I'll put it below. You know, I'm a big fan of Gary, who is also, his channel name is Gardansolin, Gardansolyn, I believe, and that'll be down below. I love that program. It's been very good to me, and I'm digging deep chirpy signals. With my deep chirpy signals only 4 inches down, which is way below what the Deus can do, but the ground is just bone dry. A little rain, I probably could get another 3 or 4 inches just like that. In any case, Texas Dr. Diggs, and I'm probably going to call an end to it. I hope I did say this, but it's, you know, it was Safari for about maybe one of those days, and then the rest was all Deus and Gary's program. And I hope I clarified that. In any case, that's basically what I have got for this week, and I'll be back at it, hoping to get some more. I'm hitting some new spots. I've got to hit a lot of new spots because I can't go deep in my old spots, so I can't find anything that I might have missed until the weather changes and we get a little rain. In any case, that's all I've got for today. So Claddapalooza with a couple of moderately interesting pieces. No silver, no gold, but you know, hope springs eternal, and there's always tomorrow. I will talk to you later, and you have a wonderful day.